Hi lovelies, it is I, Jennylou, Raya, Independent Designer 1186, and this is going to be my very first webinar. It's somewhat of a mix of a meet and greet of getting to know me in my life as an independent designer, and also just what's required of me from the nest and what's required of you if you've ever thought of joining and becoming a team member or an owlet with Origami Owl. So let's go. Here we go. So this page right here is just a little bit of how I started with Origami Owl. The kit that I got is shown right there, and some things that I got from different stores and different things. And then the picture on the left right here with a cartoonish girl is a picture that my daughter had made of me, and she actually used a screenshot of my table cover. So yeah, I just thought it was really cute. I just wanted to put it there. So let's go do this. What does a typical Origami Owl designer do? Straight up, we do three main things. And number one is we book and do jewelry bars. Jewelry bars is the name that the company has given us to call our parties. So yeah, they're parties, we call them jewelry bars. And we promote and sell the Origami Owl jewelry. We bring others to Origami Owl. We share about the opportunity and how they too can be an Origami Owl independent designer, and we mentor a team. And so some of these things you can do just one of those, like you could just do jewelry bars. You can just sell Origami Owl through your website, or you can actually do that and also help others become and do the same thing that you do. So you can do one, two, or all three. It is up to you. They do require some work on your part, and all the work is to the degree of the outcome that you want. So if you put in a lot, you're probably going to get a lot out of it. If you're going to put in a little bit, you're probably not going to get as much as you'd like out of it. But yes, what you do today determines your business later, and I am here to help you as a mentor and as a designer to guide you in your journey with Origami Owl. So let's get to that. The very basic thing that we do is actually share with people how they too can create an awesome gift for themselves or for someone they love with the living locket concept. And a living locket is simply a locket with your story inside. It is living as in it's always changing. It changes with your life. It changes with your cause, your mood of the day. It's constantly evolving to what you want it to be. And so you can do this with 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 steps. It could be a very simple locket, just having charms and a chain, or you can totally bling it out and have some hand stamp plates in there. You could have some dangles, just all sorts of things. So, but the very basic thing that we do is that we help customers create a living locket for themselves. So you could do this through jewelry bars. Again, they're like home parties, or they are the home parties. You could do this by directing people to your e-commerce site, your website that's from Origami Owl, your social media sites like your Facebook pages. Some people love to do Facebook events. You can do it that way. Also, you can do tables at events and charities and craft fairs. Those are just some ways that you can bring Origami Owl to the people in your local town or people around you, wherever you go. And this is me right here. This is me as an independent designer and mentor. This picture right here was from me doing one of my YouTube videos. I think I was saying bye. And it was like super late at night. Usually the time that I do my YouTube videos, I'm like super tired. But anyway, that's me. And I have been with Origami Owl since January 2012. I heard about the company 2 months, well, I heard about them around November 2011, but I didn't join until 2 months later. And I so wish I would have joined sooner, but it is what it is. And so back then, I was like, all right, let me just get this kit, and I love it. It's really pretty, and I'm just going to have a discount for myself. Not thinking about having a team, not thinking about really making a life or living out of this thing. It was just, oh, it's fun, it's pretty, you know, let's have some pretty things for myself, because I love pretty things. So anyway, but after some time, I was like, hey, you know what? This is something that I could really do. It's really fun. And so I got really focused into doing the business and everything else. And then pretty soon, though, I forgot to actually take care of myself. So after about a year, I was like, all right, we got to refocus this, because if I'm going to tell you to be a designer that's, you know, that's well balanced, that you can do this at any time of the day, that you can, you know, work this around your schedule, I have to be a great example of that as well. Being an independent designer with Origami Owl, you can be flexible. You can have it around your schedule, your kids' schedule, your life, your family. So that's a great thing. But also that could be a bad thing, because when you're like kind of like a workaholic like I am, and I'm just driven and I just want to get things done, I forget about other things. And with that went my health, and just got all stressed out. So anyway, now as an ID and as a mentor, I like to let my girls know that Origami Owl truly is flexible, but you must also refocus on what's important to you. So take this time to let you know that as a ID and a mentor, I do have a lot of responsibilities, but I also am able to take care of myself and the family first. So I've added working out and being healthy. Our family is very child-centered. I have 2 kids, 3 and 6. We homeschool, and we also work hard and play hard. My husband has this crazy schedule with the hospital that he works at, so there'll be days when we're like, you know, totally out of town forever, and then we come back home and we hit our businesses hard. I have a business. This is Origami Owl, and he has a business doing something else on top of his regular job. So anyway, back to this. As a mentor, Origami Owl requires 9 things from me. So just 9 things. So when I get somebody in my back office, the company says, hey, congratulations, you have somebody who's signed up under you. Here are the things that you need to do as a mentor. So those things are only 9 things. And they are right here. So I have responsibilities to you. When you sign up with me, or when you sign up with any mentor, it's not just like, oh, she signed up, oh, that's good, I'm going to make money off of her, and they never help you. That is not how this was created. The compensation plan and the whole mentorship thing is created so that when you come into Origami Owl, you have someone to go to, you have someone to ask questions. I mean, there is a customer service line, but having a mentor and having somebody that you're connected with makes it so much easier to maneuver and be successful with Origami Owl. So anyway, the 9 things is ensure that you understand who your first point of contact is, which is your mentor, that they're available to you in a timely manner. This I used to actually say 24 to 48 hours. So some mentors, they really don't have to get back to you right away. I make it a point because I know how frustrating it is to wait. I'm not patient at all. So I know that I'm going to try my best to get back to you. And, you know, I mean, we all do have lives and we all have other jobs and other things, but my goal is to get back to you, if not immediately, 2 to 4 hours after I've gotten your message. If it is longer than that, there is totally a legit reason, such as I have co-ops and things with my daughter's school. So, but I am there to get back to you ASAP. And I've also set up other things so that you're not waiting forever for me to get back to you. And we'll cover that later on. So also another thing is I help you choose your business launch dates. That is just something that I will motivate you to do, because the longer that you wait to have a launch date, the less likely you are to have that. And if you don't have a launch date, you don't make anything with Origami Owl. And there's people out there that have bought the box, put it in the closet, it's been there for a year, but they don't want to quit, or they don't want to, you know. So anyway, my goal is to motivate you to get moving. And let's see here. Explain to you the ordering and the payment process. That's like working the back office system. Also encourage you in the participation of our training calls. Our director Heidi has them almost on a weekly basis, and I forward you that information as well. And also help you understand the career plan and how to make money with Origami Owl. If you don't know how to do this job, if you don't know how to make money, then how are you going to be motivated to make money if you don't understand how to get there? So that's my goal too. I have several training calls. Once someone has signed up with me, I set us up with phone calls, one-on-one phone calls on what is it that you need to learn, what is it that you should do first, and what is it that I can help you with in regards to your goals. So those are the 9 things. On top of that, I personally have set up things so that you have additional resources, and which I feel is very important to your success and at least like a sense of belonging inside Origami Owl. So with that, we have our team Facebook page that has, I believe, a couple hundred girls now, and they are so very active and helpful, and it's just an awesome place to be. We have girls from like Florida all the way to like Hawaii. So there's always somebody awake. A lot of us are nocturnal. Like seriously, they think I don't sleep. I know they don't sleep. So there's always somebody there answering questions. If not, you know, they will be awake soon. All the girls are very helpful. They're very kind, knowledgeable too. Like, you know, it's not just me throwing information at you. It's also them sharing with you their experiences, because I mean, different places, different markets, different situations, I can't possibly cover all of that. So I love how our Facebook group is very member led, because they get to share their experiences with each other, and we all get to learn. Also, I send out weekly emails from me that have business tips or updates from my mentor and director. So with Origami Owl, I have a mentor, you're going to have a mentor, my mentor has a mentor. So there's like this chain of command kind of thing to pass down information that, that they think is important to us. So my mentor is Leslie Rose, her mentor is Heidi Russell, and Heidi doesn't have a mentor because she is directly connected to the nest. So it's pretty cool that, you know, if you join our team, you're pretty close to the nest, and so quite close to the information, hands-on, and it's just pretty cool. Heidi has the largest team in the company, and I've met her. She's awesome, and if you join me at the convention, you'll get to see her. So yes, so weekly emails with updates from them. Also, I love to do business tips in there and send you guys updates on what I've found out. I love to read on marketing things and direct sales news, and so I pass that on too when I have them. So yeah, so that's the weekly emails. And then also, I schedule one-on-one phone calls. I kind of mentioned earlier, when I get notice in my back office that you've joined my team, I send you a welcome email. That email is pretty much like a roadmap of the important things that you should do first now that you are with Origami Owl. And then also, I kind of lay out there the importance of us getting connected on the phone. Like one phone call is like the welcome, getting to know you phone call. The second phone call is the back office orientation, because back there is about 2 years of information and it can get overwhelming. And so I just want to show you the highlights of what you should be looking at, what you should be keeping up with now that you're with Origami Owl. And then the third phone call would be like the career plan and the goal setting with you. And then of course there's ongoing phone calls with us, because there's going to be things that you want help with or ideas with, and sometimes it's a lot easier for me to get on the phone with you than us texting back and forth, or you asking the question in our team page. And speaking of that, yes, texting. My phone is pretty much open to my team, and they know that as soon as I can, I will get back to you. And texting is one of those ways sometimes. Not everybody is on Facebook. Believe it or not, I have quite a bit chunk of my team that don't do Facebook at all. And so that's why too, it's helpful that I have the weekly emails, because I get to highlight things that we've covered in our Facebook page, and it goes back to them, or it gets sent out to them. And it's also a good recap to the rest of the people that do have Facebook, because the Facebook group just moves so fast that you forget what the highlights were or what the new things were for the week. So just wanted to note that this is all the stuff that we do on the Facebook group, the weekly emails, and the scheduled one-on-one phone calls. This is in addition to what the company already gives us. I'm not here to like regurgitate or like repost everything that's in the back office, and because honestly, it would just take up so much time. I think that we get so much information from the back office that for us to like rehash everything in our other outlets like the Facebook group and my emails, it would just be information overload. So these additionals with our team, the Facebook, the emails, the one-on-one phone calls, is actually to complement the stuff that we are given by the nest. Sometimes we're like, okay, that doesn't make sense, or what do they mean by that, or can somebody clarify that, or what are they referring to? So that's what we do in our Facebook group. We kind of talk about or clarify what the nest gave us when it's not clear. So again, yeah, just wanted to make that clear that our additionals for our team is not a replacement for what the nest has for us in the back office as far as resources and the communications that they give to us. All right, so let's move it on. Somebody asked me, how do you get to do all this stuff when you have a family and you have a life? Like, how do you do it? Honestly, you just gotta be on top of it, or you gotta be kind of crazy for a little bit. And I've been there. I'm not perfect. I have life. I have a life, and things happen. But what I try to do is that for every day of the week, I have a little guide. If there's like nothing I can do for that day for my business, I at least want to do one thing, so I have some kind of sense of accomplishments. So for example, Monday, Marketing Monday or Mail It Monday. This is a day where I say, you know what, if I can't make it to the post office at all this week, it's going to be Monday. And that's when I send out packages. That's when I send out things to my team. That's when I send out things to last minute ordering people, if I didn't do them immediately. Yeah, so I try to hit up the post office, Mail It Monday. Also Marketing Monday. Since I'm going to be out and about, maybe I'll do some marketing that day. I'll go ahead and talk to someone, phone, face-to-face, and market the business on Monday. And also for Mail It Monday, that's when I would mail out catalogs or information about Origami Owl to those people that were interested in learning more about it. So that's done on Monday. Team Tuesday is like today's Tuesday. What I try to do is get in touch with my team and speak to you guys about what it is that you need to do. This is also the day that I send you my my Team Tuesday email. So that's what I did this morning or this afternoon. And so that is that for Team Tuesday. Yeah, so phone calls, emails, anything to do with my team, I do them on Team Tuesdays. And hopefully consistently I'll be doing webinars on Tuesdays, or at least every other Tuesday. Work It Wednesday. This is what I call Work It Wednesday. But what I mean by that is that I work it. I go to a networking event every Wednesday. It is a group of business people, and we market what we do, who we are. I work it. I work the business. For those of you who don't go to networking groups, this could be a day where you actually physically get on your feet, go out and about, and work your business. Work it, whether it's a party, whether it's some kind of promoting, or something like that. Do something, work the business, maybe even catch up on your desktop, and just do something. Work it, work the business, work yourself, whatever. Work It Wednesday. That's what that is for. I try to do that on Wednesday. Thank you Thursdays. This is a good day for you to just not only be thankful for your business and for all the hard work that you do, but also take the time to thank your customers and your team. Thank them for their hard work. This could be as simple as you going through your list of former hostesses, past hostesses, and customers, and sending them a thank you card. It could be a text message, an email, but yeah, so do like a thank you Thursday. And even I'm kind of overwhelmed with this because it's like, well, there's so many. Well, why not just start with one or two? It'll make their day, it'll make your day, and you've completed that Thank You Thursday. And if you're all about checklists like I am, then that will be good for you and feel complete for Thursday. Then Follow-Up Friday is just simply that. Follow-Up Friday is following up with those people that you make contacts, especially when you've done the Mail It and Marketing Monday. By the time Friday rolls around and you mailed stuff on Monday, they should have received it by then. So it's a good time to give a call, send a text, and ask, hey, did you receive, your catalog or your takeout menu? Or, hey, I wanted to follow up and see how you were thinking of doing our jewelry bar, or, just anything. Follow up on Friday with the contacts you made throughout the week, with the things that you mailed on Monday. Do that on Friday. Okay. And also, like I said on my description of my webinar, is I wanted to help people see if Origami Owl is for them. And as much as we've all heard like the fluff and everything, like, oh, Origami Owl is for everybody. Origami Owl is for, like, anybody can do it. And the reality is, not everybody can do everything. And so with that said, I just wanted to highlight some of the things that we actually do, and then from there you can consider if it's something for you. So some things to ask is, do you see yourself in the duties of an Origami Owl designer, which is booking jewelry bars and sharing the products? Like, can you see yourself doing that? If not, then probably Origami Owl is not for you. Do you see helping other people join and grow their Origami Owl business and being a mentor something you would love to follow? So if you watch me and see what I do, by mentoring, is that something that you would like to do? If not, then maybe mentoring isn't for you. Perhaps you just want to sell jewelry and you don't want to deal with the people or the personnel, and you just want to go with that. So, consider that. Some people, they say, yeah, everybody can be a mentor. And I guess, yes, everybody can be as far as the title, but it takes a whole other level for you to actually want to be the mentor that you want to follow. And for those that are listening and they are already a designer, go ahead and listen to Beth Lee Masters' webinar a couple of weeks ago about how to mentor. It's a really, really good one. And so another thing to consider is, does helping others create gifts and keepsakes, the living lockets in our case, 2 to 6 times a month, make you happy? Is that something that you want to do? I mean, one of our main things that we do is jewelry bars. And if that doesn't make you happy, if you don't want to do jewelry bars, then doing jewelry bars probably is not for you. It doesn't mean that Origami Owl is not for you, since there are other ways to do Origami Owl, like we mentioned earlier. But, for the most part, if you don't like to do jewelry bars, if you don't like to help other people, if you don't like to help them create, maybe Origami Owl isn't for you. Also, do you have time to keep abreast and updated with Origami Owl? Like, do you have 15 to 30 minutes a day to go to your back office and read up on all the updates with Origami Owl? Do you have about 20 hours a week to help the people that you brought into the company and help them grow their business? Do you have this time? If this is not important to you, then probably Origami Owl is not for you. I've had experiences in the past where I'm expected to tell them everything that's happened with Origami within the last 6 months. Really? I'm sorry, I can't do that. This stuff is in the back office. But what I'm willing to do is to help you find it. I mean, I know we all have lives and we all have jobs and we all have different things going on, so you're not always going to know right away, immediately, what was said yesterday, or you just haven't gone back there. It's been a couple days, but it is there. So do you have 15 to 30 minutes to go and get caught up or look back there on a daily basis? And if you do, then Origami Owl is for you, because just like any other job, there's just things that you gotta keep up with, and one of them is reading the communication from the company, because that really is the way they communicate with us. And we are here as mentors to help you understand and apply what the company has told us to do. And then also, do you see yourself getting off of online and telling people face-to-face about your Origami Owl business? And I've added this because there's people, not only our company, but anything that's home-based or whatever, people think that, oh, it's a home-based business. I'm just going to sit on my computer and make money, and because I'm going to make money. And the reality of that is that you can make some money by promoting your business online, but please do not ever think that you can just sign up with any business and sit on your tush and be online and that you're going to make big money doing this business, because this is a direct sales business. People need to see the products too. I mean, our products are beautiful. People see the pictures online, and it's adorable, but there's something else about sharing these lockets face to face. People are like, oh my gosh, the quality is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, wow, it's heavy. It's really nice. So yes, you can make sales online, but if you're going to be one of the 20 or 30,000 people sharing pictures on every social media site and just look like everybody else, there's no way, in my opinion, that you're going to be the top seller or make a real living out of this just by doing that, because everybody else is doing that. What does sell and do even better than anything is you being out there face to face with people, because people do business with people they know and like. So you got to be out there face to face with people, sharing Origami Owl with them, and yes, getting offline and working the business. So consider that when you're thinking about doing Origami Owl. And then from being here for about a couple of years, I actually was fortunate to have a mentee, or somebody that signed with me just days after I joined Origami Owl. And so from then on, and then with the wait list and the whole freezing of people coming in, and then now there's everybody can join now without the wait. I've seen qualities in general in my team and outside of my team, qualities of success, what portrays success. And these are, I just noted here some of the things what I see with the girls that do well, with the girls that don't do well, don't do so well, or it's just there's some qualities that you see of success, and I just want to list some of that here. And some people wonder, like, how come she does so well and how come the other person doesn't? And it's not that someone's cursed, or it's not that someone's just not doing good enough or isn't good enough. I really think overall there's just qualities that people have or have acquired or learned that help them with their success with Origami Owl or any other business or life that they have. So here are some the qualities of a successful O2 designer. And first off, they're not afraid to try. Some people are so scared to even try anything. Some people are too scared to even try the product. I mean, it's $149 plus tax, and people are like, well, I don't know, I'm so scared to spend that much money and not make any money with it. So they don't even get moving. They don't even start. They don't even invest in themselves. So secondly is not afraid to invest time or money or both. With anything that you want to do or change or make or be, you're going to have to invest some time or money into it. And I mean, literally, like, direct sales is the easiest way to get into anything because it's such a small investment in yourself. And you really can run with it. I know people that started with the smallest kit and now they're making thousands and thousands and thousands a month because they were not afraid to try. Maybe they were initially, but now they aren't. They invested time and money, and now they're reaping the benefits of the risk that they took. Also, not afraid to ask for others' inputs. Some people are like, I don't know what to do, but I'm not going to ask because I don't want to look stupid. Well, you not asking for something or for others' input and you not having any insight on something, that kind of leaves you kind of stuck. So why not, just ask. There's always people willing to give their opinions, and there's people wanting to help. So don't be afraid to ask for others' input, and also not afraid to ask for help. And so even like, some girls are like, well, I want to do this event, but I don't know if I can handle it. Well, don't be afraid to ask for help. Someone's willing to help you. Someone's willing to, give you some pointers if they can't physically be there for you. So yeah, just don't be afraid to ask for help. And not afraid to hear no. A lot of people too, they're like, wow, I can't get a locket for the life of me. I can't sell it. And what I've learned from sales is that it's strictly a numbers game. Mr. Jim Rohn says, you know what? Sales is strictly numbers. You ask people, and the cool thing is there's a lot of people, and the more you ask, the more possibilities of no, but also the greater possibilities of hearing that yes. So just keep asking, and the more you get to hear no, the closer you are to that yes. So the people that have a lot of sales are the people who have put Origami Owl out there. People who have risked hearing no's are also the ones that get the sales. Also, some of the qualities that they do have, like positive mental attitude. Regardless of how you feel, you're going to think positively and just go forward, move forward. Also, realistic expectations. Like, some people are like, yeah, I want to make $2,000 with Origami Owl the first month, but they're only willing to do 2 hours a week. So like, have that realistic expectations of, what, this is what I want, this is what I need to do to get there, and I'm willing to do that. Also, people that roll with it. I mean, there's going to be times where you're not happy with the decisions of the company. Like, that charm is no longer available. That could get you upset. That really throws people off. Some people get really thrown off by that. But you know what? It is what it is. And just roll with it. And don't let that little thing get in the way of your success or potential with Origami Owl. Just don't sulk in what cannot be changed. Instead, with the new changes, try to see how you can go about that and make things even better for yourself and your business. And then right here is the Vanity Angel's quote: happiness is doing what you love, and the secret to success is loving what you do. And so I want you to ask yourself, what is success and happiness to you? It doesn't have to be Origami Owl. It could just be, what is happiness and success to you in your life? I mean, do you love what you do? If not, what can you do now to get to where you want to be? And this was something that I have been wanting to have an answer for forever. And when I kind of decided first that, hey, honey, I'm going to stay home and raise our kids. And financially, that wasn't possible, and I fought for it. And even financially, even though we couldn't afford it, I stayed home. But for several years, I was looking at ways to make up for the income that was lost because it was not a good financial situation. So for years and years, I've tried different companies, different things, different whatever. And so after all that looking, I finally found Origami Owl. So right now, Origami Owl has been the success and happiness to our family financially and intrinsically as well, since I get to help a lot of people, and the help that I do give is very, very well appreciated inside and outside of our team. So this is my happy and success story, Origami Owl. And so now I want to share with you how to start your success with Origami Owl. There's really these simple steps. You decide when you want to be successful. You decide when you're ready to start. I mean, no one can really decide for you. I mean, I can tell you, hey, you should really start because I had joined 2 years ago and I'm doing really great now. You know, like, I can't really make that decision for you. I can tell you, but it's really up to you to decide, are you ready to make a change? And when you are you ready to make a move? And that move could be as simple as a mindset move, or you're ready to move some money from your wallet to invest in yourself into Origami Owl to get that kit. And so then once you've invested your money, then be ready to invest some time. And once you've invested some time, get ready to get connected. So like I said earlier, once I get notice from my company, from Origami Owl, that you join my team, I get you connected. I get you connected with the other girls because I want you to keep learning, not only from me, but all the experiences of the other people in our team. And that keeps you motivated because you are around people of like mind. I am totally blessed to have a group of girls that are motivated with Origami Owl, that love Origami Owl, not willing to try, not willing to fail. And they keep trying different things, and we share tips and ideas and how to even just set up our table, and just also for motivation. So yeah, be around of like-minded people, and then start forging in your mind, on paper, and in your heart, the lifestyle that you desire. So I mean, it could be as simple as, man, I just want to have $200 a month extra, you know, by doing Origami Owl. That's simply you sharing the catalogs with people and getting a few orders here and there. You'll make that $200. One of our girls in our team, she said that her goal with Origami Owl was to get a camera. It was a D7000. That was her goal. And she did that. She did that after a month or two with Origami Owl. And she said she also had money left over for a lens. So she's so ecstatic about that. She didn't want to touch the family's money, which of course, I mean, her husband probably would have been like, hey babe, go ahead. But you know, she wanted to set up a goal for herself, and she did it. She did it, and she's so happy about it. She wanted that camera. She set her mind to it. She did the things that she needed to do. She booked jewelry bars. She did the party. She did the follow-ups. She's grown a team, and yeah, so she's there, and she has her D7000, which is a pretty awesome camera, by the way. So yeah, so these are the things to start your success. Decide, make a change, make the move, invest, get connected, keep learning, be around of like-minded people, and forge the lifestyle you desire. And this is my why right here. This is my daughter on the left side. She is, I think that was last Thanksgiving, she's poking through like an apple pie. And she actually said that she is a frutivore. She loves fruit. That's practically all she eats. And yeah, so she is my reason, and my reason for also not wanting to have a 9-to-5, so I can be with my kids and spend more time with them and homeschool and do the fun things that they want to do. This is my husband right here, right in the middle. He is really my other half. I mean, all the stuff that I do, like I wouldn't be doing it because he's the one, like, it's the idea for me to do this webinar to begin with. And I was like, no, I'm not ready, but I'm here, I'm doing the webinar. So he's also like the techie and amazing guy. And this right here is my son. He is just full of character, I tell you. And what's made me thought of just 2 is enough as far as kids, but who knows. Yeah, so this is my why. This is my happiness and my success and why I do what I do. And I want you to figure out your why. Why do you want to do Origami Owl? What are you going to do once you do something with Origami Owl? And what's going to keep you driven and what's going to keep you going? Once you figure out what your why is, and once you have decided that of what you're going to go after, everything you do will conspire for you to get to where you want to be. Mine is my family. if I ever in my head think, oh my gosh, I don't have Origami Owl, we need this money, or you know, I don't feel fulfilled here, we need to do something else, my why to be something, to be anything, is going to be around my family. Because I seriously, if I ever had to go back to a regular job, I cannot do what I love to do with my family, with my husband's schedule. We can't take those trips without the income that comes in. I can't get the extras and the awesome things that we do as a family. So with Origami Owl, I'm able to pretty much put my love, my why, my happiness and success onto that. And also, of course, God. Faith is a big part of our family. Without him, like all this stuff, I can't do it. I mean, a lot of this stuff is, you know, at face value, really, really overwhelming. But with the support of family, with the support of love, God, and everything, I'm able to do all of this, and I'm able to share it with my team. They pretty much know me. I mean, they know the things that I do for them. They know the things that I could be better at, and I always ask for input as well. I mean, there's no way that I'm perfect at all, but my team, us working together and always having that team mentor feedback, I strive to be better for them because they make me happy, and it is also because of them that I'm successful at what I do. So that is it for me and GreetJennyLou. A little bit about me, a little bit about Origami Owl, and how you could be a part of the company. And yeah, that's a wrap. So if you ever want to connect with me further, you can go to facebook.com/locketsandcharms. The same handle or name is on my Twitter account. I have a blog, locketsandcharms.com, where I cover things from like the specials, the exclusives that they have, just things that you may want to know about Origami Owl. I also have tips on how to find your mentor. Not everybody knows how mentorship works with a company, and like once you choose one, that's your mentor forever. Also, I have a YouTube channel where I give you tips and things, and also my little things that I buy that's Origami Owl oriented. I like to kind of share that with you because, like any other girl, we like nice, pretty, shiny things. And so I give business tips, and I also share what aqua or owl thing that I found or something. If you're, for whatever reason, you know, I totally understand. If you're not interested in Origami Owl, let's still be friends. I am definitely online. I have been online since the whole internet came online back in the early, I don't know, 90s or something. Gosh, so I am online. You can find me at facebook.com/Jennylou Raya. And Twitter also, I Twitter just total random things. I'm a totally normal girl like everybody else. I Twitter things, I watch TV sometimes, and I Twitter about that. Also, I have a blog, JennyLouRaya.com. It's just a hodgepodge of everything about me, things I like, things I'm interested in, things I eat. Yeah, so, and I have a channel too. It's really not as active or as big as my Lockets and Charms channel, but it's there if you want to come check that out. So this is me, and that is it for my first webinar. I hope that it wasn't too much and too confusing. Just a little bit of insight of, like I said, of Origami Owl and me. If you were looking for a mentor, please do consider me. I am number 1186. And if you are not considering me, then, you know, I wish you the very best and find that mentor that will click with you and which you feel is going to be a big part of your success. And as I tell my girls, you know what? People connect with different people. Don't be sad if somebody decides to join somebody else, because, you know what, ultimately we want to have people, or have the people feel that they have a choice. So again, choose wisely, make your decisions for yourself, find your happiness, find your path, find your dream. And if it's with Origami Owl, I would love to help you with that. If not, I'm here to answer any questions and help you with anything else that you may want insight on. So, all right, I think that is it. Have a very beautiful day. Have a beautiful night. And Q&A, questions and answers, you're welcome to post them on my blog, or just find me on Facebook or Twitter, and I'll answer your questions. So that is it. This is Jennylou Raya, Independent Designer 1186 with Origami Owl, and I hope to see you at my next webinar. Thank you. Bye-bye.